What's up, my K-babes? I am back with another video, and by the title you can see that I am going to be doing a protective style, a braiding hairstyle, and also I will be using the rubber band method. If you guys don't know what the rubber band method is, it is when you section your hair off into parts. Don't mind that, that's just a piece of my edges, but the rubber band method is when you section off your hair into the parts sizes that you want for your braids, and you just put a rubber band to hold it in place. I feel like this method is much easier for doing your own hair, or I feel like anybody's hair, because you already have your sections out the way and it's already parted. All you have to do is add on the hair. So yeah, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I braid my hair. Go from there. But yeah, I use X-pression hair, and I got 6 packs of this hair just in case. Normally I get 7 just to be on the safe side, but most of the time this hair comes with a lot, so it's not really like limited. It's a good amount. Like, it comes with a lot of hair and it's easy to manage. But yes, let's get started. Okay guys, as you can see, I already started on one. So for the most part, the only thing I've done so far is taking my hair out the pack. I brushed it out so it looks like this. I brushed it out, and you just get the amount of hair that you want, and you stretch it out, make sure each side is even. I'm still a little rusty. You see how it's not perfect, like going all the way down. I am still a little rusty, but as I go, you will see that the braids will start getting better the more I keep doing it. But since this is the first one, it looks a little rusty. And just because I'm doing this as a quick style, just to wear out, so I really don't mind how my braids look, because I know I'm not a professional braider. But it's just to give you guys an idea of how to start perfecting your braiding skills. So yeah. So now I will be starting the next braids and showing you how I'm going to be doing my whole head. Okay, here guys, for the most part, I am just stretching out the hair, making sure that each side of the hair is equal and it is like an even amount of hair on both sides, so that I can separate the hair and start the braiding process. Okay guys, once you are done stretching the hair out, you split it into 2 pieces like this. And I'm not sure how I'm going to explain this part, because really, I just watch. But you put the hair together, and then you kind of wrap it around, basically. And then you have one side with 2 strands, then you have a middle, and then you have a third piece. So like how you would have 3 strands of hair. But you have to wrap the hair around so it can stay together in order for you to braid with all of this hair. So like I said, I'm going to try to demonstrate a little bit better. But you take the hair, you put one under the other, just like this, make an X. Then you wrap it, well, you fold it over. This is how I do it. You fold it over, and then take these 2 pieces, put it to one side, making it one. Then you have a middle, and then you have a third piece. And so once you do that, you grab your hair and put your hair with the middle piece, and then you just braid it regular, and it should fall into place. And make sure that the hair grips onto the rubber band so it can stay in place. So you just keep doing that as you go. And then if you have thicker hair like me, you also want to make sure that you hide your kinks while doing this. It's hooked onto the rubber band, and as I keep going, the braid will look like the first one. But I'll try to explain a little bit better, but I guess you guys can kind of get the point of or what I'm trying to go for. But that's pretty much all you do when starting off the braid. But I'm going to continue to demonstrate. The only thing that I'm doing here is continuing to braid the hair all the way down to the end to make sure that the braid looks nice and neat. But all I did was stretch the hair out, make sure that both sides were equal. Then I separated the hair and then hooked it onto my hair. And I made sure that I hooked it onto the part where I have the rubber band so I can make sure that it is close enough to the roots of my hair as possible. Not making it very tight, but making sure that it is close to the roots so you cannot see the rubber band. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just braiding and braiding until I get to the end, and that is pretty much all I do. So far, you know, I haven't got that far, but I just did decide where my part is gonna, you know, separate, because the rest of the hair is gonna flow this way, and all this hair over here is gonna flow to this side. So really haven't did anything different, just been doing the same thing, just been pulling off how much hair I need or want. So as I keep continuing to braid my hair, I am starting to stretch out the hair different ways now. I don't even know like if I'm even stretching it out right, but I tend to stretch it out with a brush sometimes. I also just, you know, just stretch it like I'm stretching it now. And, you know, I just really, I don't know, this hair pretty much like ends up being the same length anyway. It's not really like a lot that you have to do like with Tankalon. So really you can just give it a little stretch and just make sure that it's even on both sides and you should be good to go. So you take the pieces, 2 pieces, you split the hair in half, and then I do a X. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I do an X, and then I just fold 2 pieces to one side, and then I have the other 2 pieces on the other side, and I make sure I keep these 2 pieces together. And then I hook it onto my hair. This rubber band may slip because I didn't really put it tight, because I didn't want my hair to, you know, I didn't want it to be pulled out of the root. So you hook it onto here and you start braiding. Make sure you still are getting close to the root of your hair so you can't see the beginning of the rubber band or where the rubber band is placed. Hi guys, I'm back. As you can see, I just woke up. I had to stop yesterday because I got tired and it was getting kind of late because I started on my hair a little late. But as you can see, I only have the back to do. It's not a lot. I pretty much finished more than half. So later I'm just going to show you how the hair turned out. I don't think I'm going to show you guys how I dipped it in the water or whatever, because it's pretty much self-explanatory. So when I get done braiding the hair, I'm just going to boil some water, take the hair in sections and just dip it in the water so the ends of the hair can be straight. And then I'll show you how the style turned out. But other than that, same process, same thing. So I'm just going to continue to do that. So yeah. Okay guys, I am finally done. This is the last braid. I'm going to show you how all the braids turn out, and then after this I'm going to go dip it in some water, and then I'm going to show you how the ends turn out to be straight and everything of that nature. So I'm just finishing up here, and a few things that you can do. You can go through each braid, and if you see some of the hair sticking out, you can take some scissors and just kind of cut it off like that. But for the most part, I really don't have a lot of hair that's really sticking out. But also, I'm going to have to cut each side because I want it to be the same length on each side. And, you know, make sure it's the same like in the back and stuff like this. But this is pretty much how the braids turned out. So yeah, they kind of, I didn't do them too tight and I didn't do them too loose. I did them just right. So this is how they look before they are dipped in the water. But I'm going to go dip them in the water, and then I'll be placing videos of the hairstyle and like different ways that, you know, you can do like little cute styles like with little twists or just having half up, half down, just things of that nature. So thank you for tuning in to my video. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.